All right. All right. I know my internet's bad, guys. Please. I'm trying to stream. Okay. It's a lot harder than it looks. Oh whoops. Oh, I'm trying to. I'm just messing around in FL Studio. And I decided to stream it. I made more samples. Um, because I honestly was bored. I don't know how the stream is gonna go. I don't even tag my Discord about my stream anymore because it is pretty bad. Me streaming, we don't go together because we're like, yeah, streaming is just not for me. But I still try, and the stream of the quality of the stream is like the worst. So, but I'm trying, guys. I really am. I'm somewhat trying to keep a career in my streaming, but it doesn't it doesn't want to be like that. Send subscribers delay message. There's options. Ooh, interesting. I didn't know much. How to share this? Share, copy, and guess what I'm gonna do? I am going to go on my server, which if you haven't yet, you should probably join the server. It's very full of life and wisdom. I just add here. Let's hope we get at least one viewer. One viewer would be really nice. I feel like if I had one viewer, I'd probably, maybe enjoy this. But right now, I'm just made new crashes. This one was a stinker, so I never use that one. Actually, maybe I can like do some of my sound designing and fix it. Oh God, let's not do that instead. I want to make claps because this clap sucks. And I figured that what I could do is I can take my snare tail, take some of these tails, and I can just resample it. And what I figured is that I can actually just EQ it into like a very a frequency, the frequency to like a clap. So like because what I do with my my snares and my kick claps for my music is that I just take a snail of a tail of a kick and combine it. But right now this thing just doesn't sound too good, so I could probably just pitch it down. Okay, so 2's the funny number. There you go. Gonna resample this, and yeah. To have like to make a clap, there's like a pre-shift in the clap that I think is kind of interesting. Hello, how's it going? This quality of the stream is really bad because it's super bad. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to make a clap right now. So when you make claps, there's like a little pre-shift to the original clap. So like, I need to make that. And if you didn't know, there's Edison has its own built-in like volume automation. That kind of sounds interesting. Oh. I think I made the thing a little bit too long. So we can just change that. And boom. Yeah, it's a little bit too long. Oh god. I made a clap earlier, so these aren't. That's a terrible clap. Like one of these. So you can just thing. Yeah, it's a little bit too long. We can just start over because I messed up and made it a little bit too long. Damn. All right. I don't have much going on today, so that's why I'm making samples and drum samples because it's just I have nothing to do. That just sounds normal. I think I made it too short this time. Yeah, I made it a little bit too short. So you want it to have the clap sort of thing. God. When I don't think it's supposed to stutter too much. Let's hope this is a little bit. But yeah, it's definitely having that clap sound now. Now you can just layer it with the thing. Let's see. Probably mess with this. Yeah, that's more of a clap now. Teach me how to make snare, just make it a snare. Oh, I didn't know that. How do you generate the sound in the first place? Serum noise oscillator. I don't use serum oscillator because usually the sound and the noise in the serum oscillator is that it comes in mono. I use 3x oscillator because the white noise is automatically wide. So what you can do is you can open a spectrogram thing. I use Wave Candy and use the vector scope. It tells you how wide it is into the mix. Is FL Studio picking it up? No, it's not. So, all right. So vector scope. This is the thing that I use to sense my thing. As you can see, it's already taking effect. Like it's wide compared to the one in Serum. Let me just pull it out. In Serum, the thing's mono. Wait, is it not mono? Oh yeah, there you go. See, like it's mono. So if it's like straight in the middle, it's usually mono. And the one in this one is wide, so that's what I like to use. And softening it up, it really helps it. So how I usually soften up my white noise is that I just cut the because the white noise is like pretty much at like a staircase going up, which is the high frequency is taking the most thing, while the low end is just quieter. So usually you have to form the white noise to how you like. You know a lot more than me. This is very impressive. Thank you. I've been making music for like 5 years now, so. So you want me to make a snare? I can possibly make a snare like. My snares aren't the best because I still have trouble mixing. But yeah, I can make. Let me take the limiter off first. Yeah, this is just a typical clap. But in the mix, you can see how wide it is in the thing. So what we can do is we can just add a compressor to really soften the sound or make it louder. You can also add a soft clipper, but what? I think it's, there you go. This isn't a soft clip, but it does keep it from compressing a little bit too much. I've only been producing about 2.5 years. Sick, teach me. Yeah, okay. Usually when you start with a snare, you're gonna want a transient. I usually self-synthesize my own drums because I'm just a nerd like that. So you can just take a snare or a transient from anything. So you can just take it from like a kick. Okay, 1 second. I gotta add. Okay. Now you have to add a body, which is the fundamental of the snare. So what it's pretty much doing, it's a sine wave going down really fast, but since it's going down super fast, there's like a what's it called, the thing, blah 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 blah. Well, it's just the fundamental, and it's taking up the frequencies. Boom! You can make it go down fast with this coarse pitch. And having a volume automation right here as well. Don't make it too much because it will mess with the transient. And having a little slanting before here is good because it doesn't hit before the transient. Makes room for the transient pretty much. And now you can do what you want with this. The more higher it goes, the more space you're making. Alright. Now, since it's really quiet, you can start adding some effects. Compressing just to make it more louder. So just making your own body is good. Now you have to layer it with the transient, which is the easiest part, I would say. Okay. It's just layering. How do you process your snares? I usually add a little bit of distortion, compression, and a little bit of EQ, which I'll get into it soon. Now you layer that. Now this is where the thing is that I still suck at mixing my own high end. So let me just get into that. Now you're gonna want the tail, which is the most tedious thing I ever experienced. So you're gonna want. Let me add a volume automation real quick. Having a volume automation and finding where you want the white noise to come into. Sounds terrible because there's not really much of high end. And there's low end, making it really messy. Dude. The transient is actually might be the thing. Usually adding more processing to the fundamental and stuff like that. Where is it? Oh, that's the. Oh my god. So adding some to this. Where's the transient? Since this was a kick, there's gonna be like a fundamental right here, which you can just get rid of easily. Since all we're using is a transient. Add a little bit of saturation. There's a little bit of a mid here. Okay, another thing you can do is in Serum, since you're already having like a filter, you can use the EQ to really bring out the sound again. This one to be exact. Now you're gonna want to mess with the gain. Messing around with it until it's perfect. And now the thing is a little bit too long. Now it sounds terrible. I think I made the thing a little bit too high. Now it's just a really unprocessed thing. You sound exactly like Virtual Riot. That's the first. Now since you have pretty much everything, you have to mix it in together. So what I do is I usually just route everything into one, and this is like the final mixing thing. So what I do is add a little bit of distortion, and what I like about Destructor is I mentioned this in another stream, is that this has the same distortions as the one in Harmor. So here's all the Harmor ones. So Harmor is a really good plugin to make music and sound designing on. It's one of my favorite plugins, and this has the same distortion as as here, same distortion options. And since I pretty much grew up, I wouldn't say grew up, what's a word I can say? Ever since I started producing, I use this program, or I use this VST, and being able to just use the distortion is good. But now that you have that together, you have to mix it in well. Just a little bit of distortion and saturation can, I know what Harmor is. Yeah, it's really good. I recommend it. It's so good. Alright. It's too clustered. I have no clue how to use it. Me neither, man. It's a wonder. It's wonder life. Barely know how to use it. Oh. It's compression. There's a weird thing happening with the release of the thing. Oh, it's only supposed to play once, but instead it's playing once. So every time it ends the thing, it's weird. But yeah, at this point, this is where I would like start messing with the how wide the thing is. So what we can do with this is that you can just make the thing less in the field or wide, because sometimes when you have wide noises or wide, if you make things too wide in the mix, then it can damage your audio. That's all I can say. So now you got this. This one is still really weird, so I could probably just add a reverb to fill out the space. Now we can just EQ the harshness. Alright. Now it has a little bit too low. Now you mix it in with your stuff. Now the white noise is a little bit shit. I think it's the yeah, it's the thing. What else can I do? You can shorten the length of the body if you think it's too long, which is a good thing. And you can also just mess with the pitch now, since you gotta be careful though, because sometimes it can go bad. More what's called, is this where everything is routed to? It is. Okay. Now you can just do like more EQing. Boom. It sounds kind of bad, but you know, being able to know how to properly mix in snares is good. What I usually do is I usually resample a lot of my sounds. That's how I get a lot. Hello. No, my ADHD. Alicia Clark. Hello. I'm guessing that's a spam thing. I feel like I hope that's not a spam, unless I'm just being really rude, and then I'm sorry, but it looks kind of rude. All right, let's get back into it. You can add more like processing. This thing is Maximus, and you can like mess with the bands. Oh, something's messing with the body. There's like 2 notes playing. I might have accidentally put this on the wrong frequency. Okay. But yeah, you can process this with that. Be careful though, because this can mess with your waveform. And when it does that, oh no, you're getting bad frequencies. Adding this is pretty much like a soft clip, but it's in a Maximus. I actually use Maximus to master my tracks, which is, I need to get like a better mastering tool, but this is what I used to master my music with. Now once you got that, you can just sample that. You can mess with it now. Which is, yeah. You put this in here and boom, you got yourself a snare. Now you can mess around with it more if you want. Wait 1 second. And you can just add into your own sample thing. Jesus Christ, the quality. Hey man, I have to work with what I got. All right, Revix. I can't. Oh man, I know the quality is bad. I know you can barely read anything. I know this looks like the enchantment table language. I know it's terrible, but please work with me. All right. I feel so bad. Oh yeah, before I get into more into the thing, I actually have a Discord server, and if you would like to join, that'd be really nice of you. But you don't have to. But sometimes I do talk about my music. Yeah. All right. All right. I'm gonna save this as funny words. I'm gonna work on something. I actually have a melody. I I have a melody that I haven't really worked on, but I want to work with it. This melody I made like maybe a year ago. So I made that melody. I want to try making something with it. So boom, Megalovania. I'm already done my song. All right. So okay. Can take the chords now. I can probably make like a thing. Maybe it's a good chance to use this. I actually have a preset, which is the music box. I sorry, it's just a habit, you know. Sounds so nice. Thank you. I made this music box because I wanted like an actual music box playing. I didn't have a VST, so guess what? Ooh, I made my own. I did look at Virtual Riot's what's it called, music box, and I pretty much like picked out all the harmonics, and I made this. So here's how the harmonics look like. I drew it in myself, and end up sounding like this. So yeah, I did that. So what I'm gonna do now is I am going to copy the chords, put into my own. So, but instead of that, I can have an ARP now. So don't want it to be too fast because add a little bit of what can I add before? It's a little bit ear piercing. So now I'm gonna mess with the thing so it doesn't hurt anymore. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna render this. Render and replace. Yeah. Now, so I got it here. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it into the audio editor, and I'm gonna make it wet. Pretty much blur, which is like a blur function. And then Alt T, which is I can mess with the pitch now. Now we have a pad. Okay, I may have made a mistake, guys. Okay, don't worry. I just forgot that this thing automatically makes it stretch longer than it actually is. There you go. That's what I meant to do. Put it in here. Now we can process it a little bit more. When you pitch down a sound like this, it tends to like make a really weird artifacts at the high end. So you can get rid of that with just a high pass filter. Okay. There you go. So what I did is I cut out the fundamental and I wait. No, this is lower pitch, so it needs to be up here. It's a really simple chord progression, but I feel like it's decent enough to be a full song. Copy. One second, let me fix this. Let me eat. Maybe I can have like a doom 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 do 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 do. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play. I'm so sorry for this. No, it's fine, Rivix. It's fine. People often bully me in school, so it's fine. I'm just kidding. Welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play. Let's add a little bit of what's the flanger to it. There you go. Oh yeah. So I was saying, I actually made a lot more crashes and hi-hats. Rides. With these crashes, I feel like it's a little bit decent, but could be better. Just sounds like high end. Doesn't have the timbre, doesn't it? As the frequencies, just not the timbre. I'm not feeling this one, guys. I'm sorry. Let me just pull out something else. Oops. I may have accidentally leaked something. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, great. No one's watching, so I don't have to worry about anyone leaking my shit. Yeah. Woo. Oh, man. I actually... good thing I'm always alone. Very fun. Alright. I wonder if the stream is gonna lag terribly. still 30 frames, so it should be good. I don't need this here, so... I really like the I just added a frequency shift there and it made it all actually really nice. Oh god, where is it? Where is it? Ah, this is the problem with having so much stuff in your thing. You know what? I'm bored. So you know what I'm gonna do? I am gonna explain how I made these drums, not drums, these basses, which is honestly I find it kind of interesting. But, well, the first bass you hear is pretty much a super soft, and I just put a dial filter on it. This also has a band. Where's the fucking band? Is this it? Not band. There's a phaser on this, and I can't seem to find where it is. There it is. There's a phaser, and with the movement, it sounds like there's more movement than there is, but this is just a super saw. And that's pretty much the bass. I layered in with this. Makes it so much more full. What? There's a noise playing. Oh. There must be a shit ton of what's that thing called again? Disperser on it if it's making that much of a difference. Oh no. Okay. There's this bass is literally just one thing, and it's the reason why it sounds like there's so much movement happening is because there's this one little phaser thing. And another layer is this sound that I think is nice. Oh god. Okay, I may have did a mistake, but it's fine. It's fine. It should be okay, right? Yeah. Also, to have more background layers, the supersaw is pretty much just going in super fast, swooshing around the field. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And to top it all off, I put this really fat sub bass. Where? There's a bass missing. Where? Oh, right here. No, that's not it. There's a bass layer missing here. What? Oh, it's this. There is a pitch on it, creating that doot doot doot. And then it happens again. This project is really huge, and I'm not even done the whole track. Shit. This currently has 142 track playlist tracks, and it's not fun. It is not fun. If you guys are wondering how to make supersaws, I'll tell you right now. You want really thick supersaws like this? I can tell you right now. You're gonna want a consistent. You want a lot of sounds. Okay, so first thing you want is a regular supersaw, which is just Harmor preset. Not preset. I might as well make presets because I always make the same thing. It's just this is not it. Oh yeah, okay, supersaw, yada yada yada. Just make a simple supersaw and it sounds nice. The reason why I like Harmor is because the one in Serum is a little different to my liking. I just like how Harmor supersaws are, and I never look back. How I EQ it, I usually EQ the low frequencies out so it doesn't mess with the bass frequencies. And I usually have a lot, and not much low or high end, not much high end, because it does get a little bit airy up there and can mess with it. The beefy sub, you already know, it hurts. And the regular supersaw, and to cut the low end again, but not too much because it's not that low. And the high end, because there's some missing. When you play it all together, it sounds nice. And another thing is this bass layer, which is just pretty much playing the low mids to actually give more of a push out. That's how I make my supersaws. A lot of things go on this. This is not even timed correctly. See, this is why this track's not finished yet. Not because I'm lazy and I'm procrastinating like I usually do. No, it's because there's a lot of dumb little details that I don't even know about. But yeah, these rhythm drums. I don't know if you guys notice, I'm getting a bit tired. That's why I'm starting to just So a kick that's compressed the fuck. Oh my gosh. Yeah, a drum that's compressed. I think it's the mastering compressing it. Yep. But yeah. I think I remember why I compressed it. Yeah, it's just the white noise from the snare from earlier. And this I just found it in like I just found it in the packs folder, or where's it called? Yeah, the packs folder. I just found it in here. I didn't know that this thing had like decent drums. I put in legacy drums and I put in hip hop. There's some nice samples here I didn't know about. I didn't know there's like good lo-fi drums here. I think it's good, so I don't care what others think. And I use them. And that's how I made my rhythm drums in this. Hi-hat loops I made. And sidechain it because if you don't sidechain your hi-hats, the transients from the kick will make it distort together, and that's not a good thing. There you go, and then a snare I made. I layered it, but I think it's good in this context. Yeah, that's how I make my music. Oh yeah, there is Megalovania in this track. Let me find it. What if I just cut out the word? How to keep the leakers from leaking. I'm gonna do this method in the future. Ah, yes, I'm a genius. Let me cut every. There you go. That's the end of the song. That's the end of the song, guys.